Even though David's a smaller law firm, David has a network of resources that he uses and he has access to. So I always felt like I wasn't limited by that. As a matter of fact, isn't that the choice? Do you get more personal attention through a small firm than you do a large firm? And what do you give up to give that attention? I don't think we gave up anything. Even though David's a small firm, we did, I think, I don't know, you'd have to ask David, but like a year's search to find a technical witness that we really had to have to help us stand up against this multinational corporation. And we did find somebody. And David's instincts were not the same as mine. David's instincts were that it would be good to find someone who had a lot of history of defending someone like the people that we were suing. And it turned out to be brilliant, because when we did find that person, he was not at first willing to just jump on our side. But after we flew out there, we met with him, we presented our case to him, and when he couldn't answer the question, well, if it didn't happen this way, how did it happen? He became convinced and joined our side of the case. And that was a very brilliant stroke and well worth the amount of time it took to find that perfect witness.
He always made himself available, and really having that one-on-one experience with him, knowing exactly who's handling it, knowing exactly where we stood in the case. Anytime I would call, he was willing to give me an update. My experience was not good when I went to a large firm. I would get these sort of form letters. I was often overlooked. Emails or phone calls would go unanswered. And I felt very frustrated with my experience going with a large firm. And I think that it was wrong that they held on to the case so long and then in the end decided, after stringing me along for a year, that it wasn't worth their time. I wouldn't recommend to somebody to call one of those 1-800 numbers when there's people like David right around the corner.